Hello there friends, and welcome back to the beautiful blue sky and wide open spaces of the island of WhoDunnit. If that doesn't sound familiar, well, it's been a while. This was our murder mystery island back in the fall, but I've cleared it all out so we can play around with some 1 acre ideas to go along with our 20 acre method. So today we're gonna build a garden party for Peggy. Okay friends, well here we are. I have 1 acre marked off for us to work in, and if you're not familiar with the 20 acre method that I'm talking about, the video explaining it is linked right up there in the corner and down in the description. And if you are familiar, then you know that one of the first things we do with our acres is roll this die and find out if we're putting any cliffs in here. So as per the instructions, let's see what number we're ending up with. We got a 5. And a 5 means that we're putting 1 cliff in this acre. So, alrighty. While I work on building that, I'm gonna show you the new list, the new 20 acre method list that I came up with for spring. Okay, so this is the list that we're working off of today, the new one for spring. It will be posted in the Discord as well if you want to go look for it there. And we're working with a 7N today. 7 is a villager, and we've chosen Peggy. And N is a garden party. So we're going to build a garden party for Peggy over here. And guys, just to point out some of the fun things that are on this list, one of the things I added in was the Spring Sports Fair. And that is actually an event from the GameCube days. Animal Crossing GameCube, the very first one, had a spring sports fair every spring, and they actually had one every fall also. It was a fun little event where you could run down to the Wishing Well, which kind of had a plaza type area around it, a little stone area around it, where Tortimer was always hanging out to hand out event stuff. But on those sports fair days, the villagers would be out there, and you could go down every couple hours and see a different event. There was like a race where they'd be racing each other around the tree and the Wishing Well there. They had a ball throwing competition where they had like a little catcher kind of thing, and they had to throw the ball up and try to get it into the catcher as many times as they could. And then they always ended it up with the big tug of war. So you'd go down there and see some of your little villagers just tugging on the ends of the rope trying to get it to their side, and they would go back and forth and back and forth. It was always fun to see. Unfortunately, you couldn't actually participate in any of them, but it was really fun to watch your villagers and talk to them and see what they were saying about it. Let's see, I added an outdoor market. I was gonna say flea market, but I thought, you know, outdoor market kind of gives you a little more leeway to play around a little bit. Maybe your outdoor market sells shoes or garden supplies or something. It could be any kind of thing. So I didn't want to limit it to like a flea market. So I like to keep things open for, you know, some creativity there. We don't want to be too specific with some of these. And not everything is specifically spring themed. Some of it is just, you know, stuff from the game, like Sanrio items or Nook Miles items, but you gotta make it spring with your imagination. So yeah, plenty of options, things to work with, things to work around. And I decided to add a couple other just kind of fun spring things from this game, like the Mayday Maze. And I tried to include some things that maybe we don't use very often, like the flags and fans situation. So today we're doing the 7N, which is a villager and a garden party. But guys, if you see a number letter combination there that you'd like to see me try to build on here, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Whew, okay, well there we have it. We have a cliff now. Let's take a look here, because I went to Tom Nook and I got us an incline. Do we want to put the incline right in the center? I think that's probably the best. This is probably going to end up being a pretty symmetrical build for us. So what I'm actually going to do is just knock this in a little bit so that we can put that. I got the log staircase. I think it's going to go best with the other things that I've picked out today. So we're going to build right here. Should I reserve this spot? Let's check it out. How's it look? We're working with Peggy today, and Peggy in our mystery series was our Miss Peach for, you know, Clue. So her house definitely, I think, will match this lighter wood and everything. So that looks pretty good. We can put some stuff on either side of it. We're going to start out with some fencing, maybe some hedges. Uh-oh, my phone is ringing. Is this the first incline I've built on this island? You know what? I flattened the whole entire thing, so I bet it is. Did you find a good spot for the log staircase? I found a great spot. Wonderful. And now as part of the kit you set up, Lloyd will stay and collect donations. Yeah, we're on it. We know how it works, Tom Nook. Okay, talk again soon. Yeah. So yeah, when I did this as the mystery island, we just completely flattened the whole thing and did it flat. But we're gonna add some cliffs now. All right, our goal is 168,000 bells. We still need 168,000 bells. So obviously we're gonna be placing this incline. We're gonna be placing Peggy's house. We're gonna be planting some flowers probably and a couple other things. So at the end, we'll have to go forward a couple days and see what everything looks like. All done. Next step, project completion. All right, woohoo! Okay, well, now that we've got that done, we need to put Peggy's house up in here. So let's go do that. And I think we're gonna, oh, I hope I left enough room for her house. It's gonna go right here in the middle. Oh no, I'm too close to a cliff. No, we shouldn't have dug back. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna have to do then. You know what we're gonna have to do is add a cliff back here and take away a space at the front. We're gonna have to extend this back a little bit. All right, give me a second. Okay, there we go. We've got it all adjusted, and whoops, in case you didn't know, an acre is 16 spaces by 16 spaces, which doesn't really sound that big, but it's pretty big. Like, look how big it is here. Like, when I first marked this off and it was just flat, I was like, wow, this is a big space. Quite large. So, yeah, plenty of space to work in. Now let's see if we can get this house in here. Let's just imagine it. Yeah, there we go. So this will go right up to her house. And we'll just have to decorate around it. Should we go ahead and skip forward a day so that this is all in place? I think maybe so. We like to see how things look around the house as we're decorating. So let's go ahead and move forward a day. Okay, ta-da! There they are. Peggy's house, and she's even home. And we've got our staircase in here. So now we can get down to business and get this thing built. So I want to start out with some trees and some hedges maybe and some fencing. I kind of had a picture in my mind of what I wanted to do, so we're going to see if we can bring that to life. Can we plant a tree right here? Let's find out. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. And let's see, I think we're gonna put one right here too. Yeah, just a couple trees on either side. Let's see if we can kind of match that on this side. Is that where it is? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So we get some trees in here. Oh, whoops. We gotta dig a hole. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's looking good so far. And I want to, we have lots of topiaries, but we're gonna grab some of this hedge, I think, and get some of this built up first. Maybe put this right up against there like so, and maybe a couple. Oh, actually, you know what? We should put some round topiaries right here, because it kind of, you know, we want to kind of block the cliff just a little bit. Let's see here. And I had to go and get all of these changed because we did the WhoDunnit Island in the fall, and I had to get all of these changed to the spring color. And if you don't know, getting Cyrus to recolor one of these topiaries costs 5,200 bells. So needless to say, we were definitely using up some bells there. So now I don't love that the hedges don't match the topiaries as well as they did in the fall time, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Okay, let's see. I want to put another one here and then another one here. And actually, maybe right here, let's just try one of the triangular topiaries. I want to put kind of lots of topiaries in here. This is something that I don't use that often either. Underused. But no, I think I like the hedge better there. So let's kind of get the same thing going on this side. And, I mean, those topiaries don't look bad, do they? I think they're okay. We'll bring this forward one more. I just kind of want to angle this out. It's again, something that I'm like always putting stuff in straight lines. So we're trying to get out of our rut here and try some different things. So we're gonna put these on like an angle coming out here. I thought would be super fun. So I don't know if we should like make this connect. Should I make that connect? I don't know. I don't think so. We can always add it in later if we need to. Okay, so we also do have a couple of small trees here. If we decide we have a place to put those, we can add those in somewhere too. Okay, so now we have 4 tables for our little garden party, and we're definitely gonna give Peggy like a garden situation up here. So actually, let's do the other round topiaries up here next to Peggy's house. And then I'm gonna put some of the triangular topiaries next to that. So we're gonna have this all the way back. And I think we'll do 2 on either side. Let's see what that looks like. There, put one here, and then we have 3 more, I think, that we can work with. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't look too bad, especially if we take these flower beds that I got, which hopefully match Peggy's house pretty well. I got the pink beige version, so that actually looks pretty good with Peggy's house there. So let's see here. We're gonna put the flower bed in. And she definitely needs some kind of pathing here, so let me see what we have for pathing. Ooh, let's try this one. No, we don't want to wear it. We want to display it on the ground. This is a pretty one that we had for the mansion before. It was at the entryway of the mansion, so let's put some of this around. Actually, ooh, I probably should get back in construction mode for this. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Okay, we'll give her that here around the house and the little entryway. I think we could probably extend this over, and I think maybe I am gonna have to, well, hold on. If we just do it like here, I think we can probably get it down without too much. And I'll probably pick up the flowers and put it underneath the flowers too, where the flowers are, because I think that would look nice too. And then maybe we actually do bring these topiaries up a little bit. And if we do that, we could probably fit some fence back there. Is that like a whole space? No, it's not. It's just a half space. Never mind, no fence. Unless we bring the topiaries forward even more so they're a little bit onto the patio, which isn't a bad idea actually. And then let's, ooh, wait, then do we put the flower beds up front here? I can't get out. Jump, jump. No? Okay. We'll just push it out of the way. Yeah, I think if we put it here and then scooch it over to kind of fill that little space there, Or should we put the path down there and put it in? Okay. I think we should I think we should put the path down. And still put the flowers back near the topiaries. Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna get this. Okay, but is that too samey colored? It kind of blends in, doesn't it? Huh, we might have to find somewhere else for these flower beds. Alright, let me get the rest of this path filled in. Okay, and then we'll just bring these back up. I don't know what we're gonna put on the ends down here. Maybe we need to add some more trees in. I don't have any more trees in my pocket, do I? Might have to go grab some more trees. I'm liking how this is looking so far, though. Super fancy. Very garden party for Peggy. I don't know why, but I feel like Peggy has, like, that fancy in her. Alright, we got a bunch of extra trees over here, so we're gonna come grab a couple. And you can see I've got another acre marked off over here, so we're ready for whatever's next. If you guys give me something, or if I have to come up with it myself. Okay, and we'll just grab a couple of these trees. I might actually need to start planting a few more trees around the island just to have them ready, in case we need them. Okay, let's get these back over here. We could do some shrubs too, but I don't think we have any shrubs. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So we'll put it like right in the center there. Or maybe a space further back than that. Oh, if we're gonna put some fencing in here though, we should probably do that first. What were the other, not the simple wooden fence, but I have this lattice fencing that I think will look really nice. So let's just move this for a second to get it started, because I don't want it to go the little sideways piece. We can build this, and then I think we can build off it from there. And we'll actually just bring it over here so that it ends right behind the tree, and you won't be able to see the end of it. So let's see how that looks. Oh, we gotta have our shovel. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was gonna tell me I couldn't plant it there, and I was like, no, we'll plant it there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then we'll figure something else to go around that to make it look nice and nice. Actually, I want to kind of look at this from down below first. Do we like the other tree back there? I think it's good. I think actually, I might want to move it over one more space. So let's do that. See what that looks like. And this is how it goes when you don't plan your builds ahead of time. Push this back and see how that looks. Does it look a little better? Yeah, I think I like it in a little bit more so that it's just a little more offset from those other trees. Alright, let's get the rest of our fencing in here. I didn't leave room behind Peggy's house for making the fence go behind there, so it's just gonna have to start at the side, and that's okay. Alright, so let's push this topiary back. And we have a lot of other little stuff that we can add in later, but right now we're just trying to get kind of the basics into place so that we can work around them. And I'm probably going to use some of this other fence, and we're going to have 3 different kinds of fence on this build. Alright, so wait a second. Can we put, let's see, what if we put those flower beds right in the very front here? Oops, I keep getting those where I can't get around them. Right in the very front, and I think I need to push that over just one more. What if we put them like right there? I think that might work. Yeah. There we go. Now we got a spot for them. And these are the only 2 that I made, so if we need more, we're gonna have to order more. But I think we'll just figure out a way to do this acre without them. Okay, so there we go. What do we think of Peggy's little situation here so far? Okay, now we gotta build her a garden party. So, first thing I want to do is grab this simple wooden fence. Okay, and what I'm kind of thinking is this. And we're kind of probably going to have to do this as we go, because I don't think we'll be able to get in there otherwise. Yeah, it's going to block it off. So let's see. What do we think? Does that look okay? I was kind of thinking of putting that there with some flowers in between. So let me go grab some flowers so we can see what that's going to look like. Okay, because there's got to be a little bit of garden. If you're going to have a garden party, it's got to be in a garden, right? You would think. So we need some garden up in this party. Let's see how this is going to look. And I don't have enough grown flowers for both sides probably, so we're going to have to plant some seeds and then still do the move forward at the end to get everything where we can see it all finished. Okay, let's see here. The fence there, and the fence there, and I don't know, I guess a fence there? So that the flowers don't grow out? Should we put one there? Or should we just move the topiaries up so that they're kind of blocking the flowers? Maybe that's what we should do. Okay, so let's just bring this like up a half space. I think that will work. I don't know. We'll find out next time it rains, because it can rain now because it's springtime. Woohoo! Okay. Do we have any more flowers left? I got one left. And then I think I do have some yellow hyacinth seeds over here. Let's check. Orange windflowers, yellow hyacinth. All right, there we go. I didn't know which flowers we were going to use, so I picked up a couple, but I think that the yellow ones are going to look really nice, so we will go with those. Whoops. Let's plant a couple more. And one more, and then get our fence going. Okay, I think this is looking okay so far. And done. Okay. Pretty cute little garden, I think. We can probably plant some more flowers back here too in this area. And I do have some other pathing I can probably put down, but right now we're going to make the spaces for the tables, because if you're gonna have a party you gotta serve food, and so we're gonna make some spaces for some tables here. And I got this pattern, which is super cute, and I'll put it on the screen, and I'll try to remember to put it in the description as well, but I make no promises. So this looked kind of gardenish to me. Okay, so we're gonna have a table here. We're gonna have a table maybe here. And I'll get the rest of these paths laid down. Okay, I stopped being stubborn and went ahead and went into construction mode so that we could make this a little quicker. And we'll just add a few little extra flowers around. Make it look super cute in here. I know we're not adding like a super lot of color to this, but I don't know. I just like Miss Peach. She's pretty chill over here. Not too much color in the house, and I wanted lots of green and spring colors, so this is the way we're going at the moment. Okay, we need to give Peggy a path here too, though. So let's see if we have a path that fits that. Okay, well, it turns out we didn't have a whole lot of like natural paths or anything picked out for this. So can we put in like this brick path? Is this gonna be too... This isn't really gonna match, is it? You know what, we might just go with the dirt path for now, and then maybe we can find something later on to make it a little more not just a dirt path. But I've got lots of stuff filled in there right now, so Didn't know exactly what we'd be doing, so we didn't think about a path too much, but, you know, we'll probably be changing out the paths a lot on this island, actually, because this is what it's for now. We're just gonna be doing random 1 acre builds on it. Alright, so actually we'll just leave this dirt path here because, you know what, maybe sometimes that's all you have to work with, and that's okay. Alright, so let's go grab our tables. And I have some chairs around here somewhere too. Yeah, here we go. Turkey Day chairs. And I did change them to the green color. Oops, we got a music box too, I guess. Okay, I changed them to the green colors and I only made 4 of the chairs. Actually, I already had 4 of the chairs made, so I didn't even have to make them. Let's see, is that the center? Let's put that in the center. So the tables, I wasn't sure, again, exactly what we're going to be doing. I just went and picked like a little floral pattern. It might be a little dark actually for what we're doing, but we're going to leave it for now because I think it goes good with Peggy's house. It matches like her door and her vibe over here, so the Miss Peach vibe of it all. So we're going to keep those, I think. And then in order to keep with our yellow, I've got a couple of yellow roses, and I think we're actually going to have to find some other roses because I only have 2 of these. But I think we have some white ones in storage. Actually, that totally gets lost there, doesn't it? Okay, we might have to find something else to put on the tables. Okay, well, let's put our chairs in here. How do we want to do that? And I hope they're gonna match too. I know they match the fence. Ooh, they're kind of a little bit of a brighter green there, aren't they? Oh my goodness, we are not doing great on the matching. I should have had this all worked out. Okay, hold on. We might have to do something else for the seating. Okay, wait a second. I just thought of something. If we have, I don't think we can fit a chair behind here though. So might have to move these up a space. Let's see. Is that what I want to do? Because let's just see if we can if we put this Turkey Day chair, whoops, that's not it, behind the table, does it kind of hide that green a little bit? Maybe just a little. Yeah, I think it doesn't look that bad, but and I don't really want the chairs facing out like that because this is, you know, if this is a garden party, you want everybody facing each other, right? We're just gonna go with it. We're going with the chairs. That's what we picked out, and no, maybe it doesn't match exactly perfectly, but you know what? That's where we're at. We can't customize these to any other color, so let's see. Our only other option kind of with what we had in storage was to use stools. So let me just check. Let's just see what that looks like. Let's just customize one of these stools that I just pulled out of storage. And if we go with the light wood and we make this match, let's see if that's going to look better than the Turkey Day chairs. Just test it out. That's what we're doing. We're just playing around today. Okay, wooden stool comes forward a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I think that's gonna look so much better. So much cuter. Do we want it like... Wait, why does it look so much more white than it does on the table? That's kind of weird. Do we want it facing... Yeah, we want it that way. I think so. And then this one... Okay, so we need 3 more of those. Let's get these chairs out of here and let me go get some more stools. Or customize the other ones. I think I have to build one and customize the other 2. Okay, actually, before I do all that customizing, let me just see what these look like. Oh wait, that's the wrong color. Where's the one I just built? I want to see what it looks like. Just plain, maybe. No, I think it needs the little flower on it, don't you? You know what? I just changed my mind. It's a garden party. People should be walking around. We're not putting chairs in. They get nowhere to sit. We're just gonna have the tables, and you can just walk around and stand at a table if you want to. They have parties like that, right? Okay, well, and then we have a few other things that we need to find a spot for. So people are going to be wandering around, looking at the gardens. We're going to put, let's see, we need a place for the food stuff. Yeah, here we go, here we go. We're going to have a tea set here. We're going to have snacks. So yeah, this will just be like a walk over, grab a tiny sandwich, grab a cup of tea to enjoy while you walk around. Where did my other afternoon tea set go? Okay, I had like some other tables and stuff to put over here for maybe some more food, but I don't think we're really going to use those. I think we're just going to go with this. And the fancy tea sets are not the same color, and one of them is red, which doesn't exactly go, but it's going to be red today because I didn't get that customized, and I'm not going over to Harv's Island to do it right now. Okay, so now that we've established that we're very unprepared, what else can we put in here? Because I do have some other little decorative items, so let's start putting those down. And I do have a couple of boxy stools here that I think we'll maybe put in somewhere. Okay, here we go. Monarch butterfly model. Put that on one side, and then I have... and turn that this way. Yeah, if you were actually doing this on your island, you would probably want the butterfly on both sides, but I'm kind of working with what I have here, so that's what we've got today. Alright, let's see. Can we put a petal parasol, oops, in front of this? I'm gonna put one there. Put another giant flower over here. Yeah. I don't know. That looks kind of cool, right? Is it too bright? It's too much for this? You know what? I think that we're gonna put a couple of those by the stairs too, because I have two of those that match and I don't have two butterflies that match. But I think that the monarchs looked really cool there. So if I had two of them, that's totally what I would be putting in. But since we have two of these, let's do this instead. Even with the little flowers in front of it. There we go. That brightens it up a little bit over here. I don't know. Those look kind of weird, don't they? They look like big eggs. I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm taking them back out. Oh my goodness. This is not working out at all. Okay, well, I did just find a couple more things that might help us out. Let's see. So... I have these pillars if we want to add those in somewhere, like here. That kind of add to it. Those definitely match, like Peggy's house vibe there. So I think that's a good addition there. And then, what was I just thinking that could go right here? We do have more topiaries. Oh, yeah, okay, wait. We have the Turkey Day garden stands that can go up here next to the stairs. We'll just have to find something cool to put on top of those. Or do those look okay there? Because I don't know, I don't think we need something that big there in front of the topiaries. Maybe we can try them over here? Might not be so bad right there. I don't know. We don't have to like use everything that I picked up, but And I keep losing everything in my pocket here. Okay, was that a little further forward on the other side? Let's just see. Yeah, okay. So, also, let's see what the party lights arch looks like here. We can put it at the stairs, or should we put it at the top of the stairs? What do we think? Does that go good right there? I think that's kind of cute right there. Okay, and then just put in a few more little flowers back here. Let's see, put that one up. Put one there, and one there maybe. And then repeat that on the other side. Just to get something on the ground there. And then we can actually have... I've got these anthurium plants here. Ooh, those get lost right there, don't they? Okay, we've got these boxy stools, so let's see how those look. Just kind of right at the entrance here. That's not too bad of a green. I think we're okay with that. Oh, there's the other one. Boxy stool. Okay, yeah. So there is a place to sit down if you need to sit down. We can do that. Alright, and what do we think right here? Maybe triangular topiary? Or we could do the topiary or the anthurium. What do we think? I think definitely the topiary. Yeah, I just want to put those in. If we move this in, does it like block the path? Kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, so there we go, and a little more decoration. So, maybe we can put the anthuriums on these things. So, okay, we have a couple choices. We can put the small vases on there with the butterflies. Or we can put the anthuriums. I kind of don't like the color of the pot of the anthurium. I think we're going to go with the butterfly vases for this one. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And Chops is over here in the chef outfit that Peggy sent to him yesterday, checking things out. And look at the ladybugs hanging out over here on our flowers. That's so cool. Okay, so what else? Do we need anything else over here? I had like some little carts. I have a garden wagon, which we could put a little garden wagon up here. Just because we kind of made everything pretty symmetrical doesn't mean we have to keep everything super symmetrical. So I only have one garden wagon, but let's see if we can put that over here. Let's Oop. Put a garden wagon on this side. Should that be facing the other way? No, I think it's alright. We'll pull it over a little bit. No, I don't like that. Actually, I think I do want it the other way. I'm gonna be picky because I can. Okay, let's turn it this way. And before I get it too far over. Oh, I already got it too far over. Okay, we gotta push it back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it probably would look good to have a garden wagon on the other side, but again, something I only had one of, and so we're not going to have it over here. But let's put this ranch lowboard, because I have that, and then on this we can put the, okay, let's put the monarch butterfly model on the outside, and then on the inside we will put this wooden music box with some nice music for the garden party. Maybe this one? Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad, does it? Not too uneven. We got a little butterfly, and that way we got to use our little butterfly too, because I kind of really wanted to use that. Alright, so other things that I had in my pocket, I have like a covered counter. I have these serving carts, but they're white, and I don't really, ooh, they're like really white, and I don't think they kind of go with everything anymore, so Like I said, I was just pulling stuff out of storage yesterday and just kind of throwing things together and trying to figure out what would look good together, and you just never know until you really get it in there, right? So is there anything else here that we think we might have wanted to use? Triangular. We got 2 more topiaries. Do we need to fit those in anywhere? Ooh, bamboo shoot lamp. Maybe we should put in a few little lights around the garden. We don't have any lights in. Do we want to put topiaries like on the ends here? No, I don't think so. I don't think we need it. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, wait a second. Maybe they can go up here on the corners. That might look okay. Hey, Peggy, how are you liking your garden, friends? Can we sneak past here? Yeah, okay. Let's put them right here on the corners. I think that'll look good. Just one more lone little topiary over there to hold down the fort. Oh. This needs to come forward anyway because that's the level that the garden wagon is on the other side. So let's get this other topiary in here. And push this back over. There we go. Let's talk to Peggy. She came outside just to see what we were doing out here. Oh my gosh, Carraleigh, finally I get to chat with you. My favorite musician is definitely KK. My favorite song of his is whatever one I'm listening to when you ask me that question. And KK Safari too. That song gives me life. It reminds me who I am. Oh, and what about KK Moody? Les beaucoup très swoon. Okay, well, alright. Thank you very much for that, Peggy. I think you just made our day or something. Alright, we didn't really have anywhere else to fit in those smaller trees either. But I think it looks pretty good. I think this is a fun little garden party. There's flowers to look at and smell. There's ladybugs to watch. She's got stuff up here for you to check out. Plenty of room to walk around. Nice music to listen to. Butterfly model. Yeah, I think this is pretty good for a 1 acre garden party, but let's skip forward a couple days so that all of our flowers are grown in. Alright, well here we are. All the flowers are grown in. You can see I threw some bushes in back there. It's the camellias. It was the only ones I had, and I don't really think they match, but they're matching today. We'll have to try to, if you make a build like this, I would recommend a different kind of bush. But yeah, we got butterflies flying around the garden. We've got a mantis over there. Lots of fun stuff. And yeah, did I add anything else? No, but I did grab some garden lanterns out of... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we should put those like on the corners here out of the storage. So we're just gonna put a few garden lanterns in around here to finish this thing up. Because you want to have some light around, right? Yeah. So put a couple lights up there, and I think we'll put a couple on the corners here. And that'll be us done, I think. Actually, you know what? Do we want these? They're kind of weird right there. Maybe we'll put them over next to these topiaries. That leaves a little walkway through there and gives them something to sit on. They're sitting on the flowers. Maybe we'll switch this. Let's do this. Because, you know, we're at the very end. Might as well change everything. Okay, we'll put the stool where the flowers are and put the garden lantern at the entrance there. I think that's good. Okay, there we go. So, after much mind changing and running around, here we have a little garden party with a villager in 1 acre. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Would you make yours more colorful? Which villager on your island would be hosting a garden party? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day, everyone.